Hello gamers and welcome to Let's Play Banished. This is Season 2 with one mod, the Colonial Charter mod, which gives you dozens of new buildings, production chains and everything. And this is Season 2 because I've just kind of failed in my first season. So I'm starting recording right after my failure. After 5 episodes I kind of went into a death spiral. I didn't have enough food, and that didn't happen in my beta games in the vanilla version. So yeah, I need to be more careful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play with the same settings. I'm going to call it New England and not New England. You get a huge selection of different terrain types. So I go with verdant plains, terrain size large, climate fair, could go for something else, and a standard hard game with just pine trees. Hard game means no seeds in the beginning or no cattle. Also just 4 families and not 5. So my problem in the I think my problem in the first season was that I had too many people too quickly before I got the improved food production like seeds or cattle. So the focus shall now be not to bloom too quickly, and also to ensure... Oh shite. No, that's a very unpleasant start, ain't it? This is supposed to be the river. Yeah. Okay. Now where shall I build a huge village? Well, what I could do is go for a tiny starting village and then make something massive like up here. Let's quickly... Not sure if you're familiar with the Colonial Charter mod, so I just emphasize this is the houses for your people. So in the base game you get a wooden house, a stone house, and the boarding house, and the rest is new. So there's so much new stuff. So what I definitely need is the general statistics, quickly the map as well. Yeah, this is just a creek. So this is kind of the main river. So this would be nice for a huge town. So we also need the labor professions. Let's just go for the scrolling version, because there's so many professions. Like twice as many at least, I guess. Also I want the event log. Okay. So what's the smallest market I can build? A small market. So this will be the area for my houses, basically. I want to include the... I am going to need merchants. Not sure if the merchants can go into that lake, possibly not. The merchants could go down here, maybe. But I think... Is it better... Okay, I think the traders don't necessarily need to be within range of the markets, because the market guys, they will collect resources from all over the map and distribute it to people within range. So let's put the market maybe here. And Let's pause that and pin it so I know where I want to build my houses. So now, very important is to start a small production site. Let's go for forest lodge for pine trees. Or let's go for the hunter's lodge first, because they can also collect like ducks, or shoot ducks, hunt ducks. So I want to give them a little bit of water as well. Outside the radius, like maybe so. Hunting cabin. Maybe even one down. Hunting cabin, there we go. I'm going to pause here. Then I've seen that there's not just a regular barn, but also a small barn. Which I think will be sufficient. Storage barn and small barn. So I'm going to put a small barn here. And then we need a gatherer. Sort of here maybe. And obviously the forester. I hope he fits in now. Oh shit, I unpaused it accidentally. A forester. Well, the forester can actually wait a bit. This is the small barn, this is the gatherer's hut. Oh, well, I'll just place it already. It's just a bit difficult to see. So the forester could go here. Or even here. And then I can okay. So this is where the road will be. I guess. Did I place that correctly? Let me quickly check. Okay, hunting cabin, gatherer's hut, and the barn. Okay. So the forester. Where's the barn again? Here. So I would like to put a stockpile, if feasible, opposite the barn. It's like a general purpose stockpile, which would be like here. Three tiles should be enough, even though this is maybe 4 tiles, I think. Yeah, 4 tiles would have been better, nicer looking. Let's remove this. And let's put the stockpile. A 4x4 stockpile. And then think that will nicely fit. It's a tiny little bit in the marketplace circle. Which I don't like. So maybe I remove the stockpile. Put the stockpile actually opposite. So like here. And then put the forester right next to it. But I don't want to start with the forester. I want to start with the stockpile. I will need 2 builders. And I would like them to start with this. Sort of the stockpile. So then the general idea is to have a small kind of self-sufficient village here, and then from then move on to a bigger town. And this needs to be completed swiftly, so they can put all the stuff here already. Good. The barn should go up next. I can collect some materials like both stone, well, just stone actually right now. Because I don't have any stone. And the village will start down here. So if this is the market, I'll slow down the time. The road will go like here. That's pretty much for sure. And then I'm also going to need a stockpile over here where I collect all the resources, like a temporary stockpile, just only temporary. Like one here. That's already functional. And then I'm also going to put one here. Now we can speed up things. The barn needs more stone. So let's collect some more stone. Kind of in this general area, if possible. Okay, it's got enough stone. I've got 2 builders. I'll up that to 4. Idle builders will function as laborers. This stockpile has been finished, good. And this stockpile as well. The reserve of logs is low, obviously. So what I'm going to do is I need to start getting some more resources of all kinds, maybe just along here. All this needs to go anyway, and I'm going to put the first houses sort of here, or maybe even here, because that's closer to the production sites. So the road would continue to the left. I'm going to slow things down a bit. Reserve of stone is low, yeah, reserve of everything is low. This is hard settings. Okay, next I would like to have the hunting cabin, but they are building the road first, which is okay-ish, I guess. It can survive the first year. But I'm going to need a log cabin. A wooden house is so much cheaper. Better warmth than a wooden home. Yeah, let's go for a cabin in the woods. Well, this will be like a production site actually. So let's build a bit closer to the market. Well, the market is going to be here, actually. Dirt road all around. Let's slow things down a bit. Okay, the hunting cabin is nearly ready. I will assign 3 hunters at once. Locks is low. Well, this is just a small market. I will actually have it up and running quite quickly. Despite the high cost in stone, I just need one house first. House that I'm going to put right here. And that house should now be the priority. Okay, the gatherer hut is actually also nearly ready. I'm going to reduce the number of builders and increase the number of gatherers. All the resources here need to go because that's where I want to put my production stuff. My small industrial area. Which actually means I could put a stockpile here, but well, we shall see. And I should soon unpause that as well. as in like kind of now. With regards to fuel that I need to keep my people warm, several options. The woodcutter is the standard thing, then you get a very cheap chopper. And the bundling shed requires organics. Not sure how that works. Also there's the saw pit, creating lumber, and there's a lumber yard. It's almost as fast per worker as a regular sawmill. I might actually go, because it's only almost as fast for a regular sawmill. Very fast work speed. Will use up available wood logs quickly. I think I should maybe just go for the lumber mill. Maybe like so. Put a road. Because if they are quicker, that'll help. I will need less people. To produce firewood. Okay, this is nearly done. I'll be going for a second log cabin as well. I'm going to put in one guy to start things up. People can warm up in here. I'm also going to maybe put another gatherer. Let's see how we survive this winter. They are all cold. They are warming up now. Good. I'm inclined to put another forester up here. Because I've got this amazing sawmill. Well, I will have it. Okay. Child was born. I've got a new laborer as well. So another gatherer, please. And what are they working on? I don't know. I think this cart is now a bit far away. Obviously it would have been good to build houses here, but then I would have wasted the radius. And I think it's okay like that. I'm going to need something like a storage place up here. I think a small general purpose barn will do for the moment. The industrial buildings will be up here. What I also need, I can already put it. Is a blacksmith. We can go here. And that'll be paused. And then old barn. Let's just put a small barn here, that should be enough. then also get a tailor for warm clothes. The tailor will go here, maybe even here. Well, there will be a road in between, so maybe this will do. Okay, and let's pause it. Okay, I think this will conclude this episode of Let's Play Banished, second attempt. Thanks a lot for watching. Until then.